Bentson, otherwise known as Dr. Boomer.
And I'm Shannon Patterson, otherwise known as Dr. Millennial. And today is episode 2. We are going to talk about pinky promises.
Let's do it.
Hey, Dr. Boomer, do you have a few minutes?
Yeah, sure, come on in.
What you doing, Dr. Boomer?
I got this old director. I can't find the address of my roommate in ortho school's name. 2005, you'd think it'd be in there.
Actually, did you know there's an electronic version of this online at the AAO website?
Cute, real cute. I mean, you're just an idea a minute. I'll find it. What's up? What do you need?
Well, actually, I just came in because a couple of months ago we had met and we talked about contacting a transition firm and having evaluation to create a path to equity. I've been here 2.5 years.
This is going to be a great day.
Dr. Boomer, I
So
know this is hard.
Like tomorrow, right? You've been here 2.5 years. What do you want?
I feel like I brought a lot of patient growth to this practice. I have a lot of referrals coming in. I really think that ownership was on the promise end, on the front when I came, and I really make a low per diem, so I think a buy-in is fair.
I mean, you've a low per diem?
$1,000 a day, Dr. Boomer.
$1,000 a day? You know what I made when I started? Listen, I've run this practice for 35 years. I told you that we do a partnership deal after we got to know each other a little bit. You've been here 2.5 years. I'm paying you $1,000 a day. I just don't understand why you're so unsatisfied. This generation, golly.
I just don't think $1,000 today is reflective in the market. Most of my friends are coming out of ortho school making between $1,300 and $1,500 a day.
Yeah, well, I really enjoy working with you, but we're just going to have to talk about this later. I mean, I feel like I'm paying you a fair rate.
I really want you to understand, I have a lot of student debt, and I really need to be able to start paying that back.
Well, you live like a doctor. When you're a resident, you're going to rack up some debt. We've talked about that.
Yeah, and I've tried to explain, I really didn't live like a doctor during residency. My program was $80 grand a year, and it was just super expensive. It's a lot more today to go to ortho school than it was 35 years ago.
Listen, you kind of caught me by surprise. I mean, we've got patients to see. I've got a letter to write. Do you know where the stamps are around here? We'll talk about this thing later, all right?
I don't know where the stamps are. I usually send emails. But, yeah, I hope that letter's to Chris Bentson.
Okay,
We'll
thanks.
talk.
We'll talk soon.
Thank you.
All right. So that was fun, and that was our second episode of Dr. Boomer and Dr. Millennial. We try to highlight some things that we see in our work. What'd you think?
I thought it was great, and I think that we addressed some things that both of us hear on a regular basis. I get a lot of phone calls from younger doctors that kind of went into a practice with a pinky swear as, if you come join me, you know, I promise in a year or two I'm going to let you buy in. And when that doesn't happen, frustration quickly sets in.
You know, the best advice we could probably give you is to have the details worked out before you start day one together. That'll avoid a lot of this conflict. It doesn't have to be a date certain. There might be a growth threshold, but to avoid misunderstandings about pay, about when you're going to get to buy in, have it mapped out ahead of time, have it agreed on ahead of time, and you'll have a lot more success in the partnership that you're trying to build. And where income is concerned, $1,000 a day, you know, we kind of made fun of, but that's kind of the basement right now. So be informed about what it's going to take to get great talent. It's higher today than it was yesterday.
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot going on in the market. There's a lot of disruption, and one of those is, you know, young doctors being recruited very early and making a lot more money than they used to. So it's harder and harder to attract a talent, but it's hard to retain as well, especially if the promises aren't kept. So, and then, you know, just addressing student debt. It is much more expensive to go to residency nowadays than it was even 5 years ago, and really understanding that doctors don't live a doctor lifestyle during residency, but that the programs just are super expensive. So, yeah, I think we addressed several things today, and it was a lot of fun, and hopefully everyone learned something.
That's right. Well-planned partnerships work. Don't be afraid of them. We look forward to episode 3. Don't know what that topic will be, but it'll be fun.
Absolutely.